Here are some excellent tips on getting the best results from stains. Now, take a look at this. So I lift this lid. This is an excellent oil-based product. Up top, this is a clear liquid. This is a dye. Down below, this is pigment. Those are solids. And by stirring this, you suspend the pigment into the dye. What I like to do, I like to experiment for the best look for the wood that I'm using. I'm not starting the staining process with stains. I'm starting it with a finish. I'm going to use a wipe-on clear gloss finish. And watch what happens. As I wipe that on, that looks really good. But that seals the pores of the wood. It's like a sanding sealer. And then I use a white synthetic steel wool, a nylon type product, to buff that surface down. Now watch what happens when I opt to put just a little bit of the top part of this oil-based product, and then I want to go to the bottom, get some of the pigments, and watch what happens when I put the pigments on separately. See how much darker it is? You can use this to your advantage, just like a painter's palette. You can actually get perfect tones by digging into the bottom of the can to get the pigments, or using the top of the can with the dyes. But the key to this process, let me use a good Scotch rag here, is to read the directions on the can and do test samples. That looks pretty good right there. This is a cherry stain, but I guarantee you it wouldn't look nearly that good. See, look at this side. This is with the pigment. This is perfect. That looks really good. This side, too brown, to me, on the wood that I'm using for this project. But let me show you one other thing. Don't stop experimenting. I have a Danish oil product here, and this is a wiping oil product. So what I'll do, I'll use this fruit wood Danish oil stain on top of the look that I like the most, and that adds just a glow to it that is hard to beat. So that is the cherry look that I like. Heavy to the pigment, but first I had to do the wipe-on gloss polyurethane and then buff it in with the synthetic steel wool, the nylon pad, white only, because that's nice and fine. And that is the look that I'm going to get for this beautiful project. And that's the easiest way to think about staining. Do test samples. Plan ahead. Work in a ventilated area, wear gloves, safety glasses, and have fun with the staining process. Experiment. Become a Picasso.